massive day for the unemployed. A Jewish man sues 3 women into poverty. I'm suing these 3 creators. Is that frickin' Sam Hyde's friend, Azzy?
I can call him Azzy. You can't. You call him Asmongold.
It ain't looking hot for these gals. So bad that Denims is already starting to crowdfund and Frogan's out deleting VODs. So what happened?
Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
He is having too much fun with it. And you know he got the Jewish lawyers. Those guys are like pros. He got the O.J. Simpson lawyer. He's basically suing the bad, and the ugly for fair use.
People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video.
These YouTube videos were not promised to these Twitch streamers, I agree. So then H3H3 schemed up a devious plot to gotcha some of them.
What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't resist, they couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published? I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement.
Critics say he entrapped them, but that is not the case.
For example, Denims sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions couldn't be clearer.
The fact that there's a Reddit with 40,000 people just roasting this guy and criticizing his podcast is insane.
Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement.
I don't care if you love or hate the guy. Is he wrong? Watching his video without showing support is literally copyright, no?
It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement. But how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you liked the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
You can almost feel the goldfish floating around in her head.
There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating?
Yeah, you got me sweating. My chair's got a serious case of swamp ass now. God damn. Predicting an internet leftist's behavior is easier than predicting if boss man Jack gambled today. Nevertheless, they were actually upset that he was apparently suing just women and Arabs. I shit you not.
You know, and to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care.
I don't care.
W.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field.
He's not even suing Hassan, and Hassan is half the video. And honestly, I think his hate boner's a bit warranted. Hassan's a dude pretending to be some kind of socialist when his literal job is making Jeff Bezos richer. Jabba the Pizza Hut literally went to the bathroom and left his freaking video playing.
entire life.
What happens?
And Denims, the queen of self-owning. And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my God, bro, I love you. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweet.
Hassan's making $1 gazillion a year and she has to set up a defense fund. Like, I would fund my homie, you know what I mean? He should have just sold his Gucci bag to help her.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
To make matters worse for this Denims person, they actually crowdfunded a lawsuit against Ethan Klein and then pulled out and refunded their whole GoFundMe. Even Carl Jobs commented on this situation. For anyone wondering, H3H3's lawsuit against the 3 streamers is not subject to anti-slap. Copyright infringement is not a protected activity under the Constitution. Pretty sure a copyright lawsuit is much more serious than the defamation one. Anyway, next up, Ethan went after Casey Tron.
She smoked more than she spoke. Casey Tron smokes 42 times during her reaction.
Ethan Klein pretty much says that she spent more time smoking watching his video than actually providing any commentary.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
Apparently she was so high, she didn't even know what was going on, and all of her commentary was pretty much this.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
Even the most copium-fueled stoner will tell you that smoking 42 times within like an hour or two is not good for you. The judge reading this one's gonna have a doozy.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. Without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
I feel like low-key they're kind of stupid. They're just straight up admitting to it.
What the f is going on here?
You know, I can't not feel bad for her. You know, I'm a villain, not a monster. She needs kind of like serious help. And finally, saving the best for last, Frogan.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me.
She got nominated for Rising Star Award twice. The only thing rising is her blood sugar.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Huh. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say, dude, because he's cycling the same points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 30-hour?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, "Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing." You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
H3H3 is getting kind of funny again, you know what I mean? He's like reverse Greek God X. He got funnier after losing the weight.
I'll leave it playing.
This into your stomach.
What happens?
Well, you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right?
You shouldn't really be watching somebody else's video without providing ample commentary and, you know, pausing it.
As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5.
I'm a brutally honest guy. You know, I might have snuck an extra pack of 5 gum in my pocket out of a local 7-Eleven. And, you know, I might have considered stealing a PS5 during the BLM riots and joining in the cause. But nevertheless, this is a lot of damages. She had 50,000 viewers.
Up next is Denims. Here's some quotes from Denims. "We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm gonna stream it." That is very explicit. Denims said, quote, "Well guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content." Your content?
He low-key got him hook, line, and sinker.
After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
You do look better.
This is stolen valor from Pokimane.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you wanna watch it with someone else who's already watching it, you know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow.
No.
The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like, I think filler content, like, you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that, because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff.
I don't think the law takes into account from who you're stealing from. You know, if I steal from Walmart versus me stealing from a mom and pop store, I'm still gonna get hit with the same exact thing, no?
That, my friend, is called theft. And you're a thief. And now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses.
I feel like low-key these 3 are kind of cooked because they essentially admitted to it, and I think the big thing here is the fact that he actually registered this content. That's what makes it kind of crazy.
What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time.
Dude, he's a bit of a cheeser, though, not gonna lie, huh? Somebody donated to Denims. Here's $5 to give to Ethan Klein. Guys, I'm suing Ethan Klein. Help me fund it. Oh, wait. Hee. I have no case. Just kidding. I'm gonna refund you. Oh, wait. Never mind. He's suing me. Can I please have the money again? She's actually getting herself suited to poverty. Hassan even responded saying, washed up old YouTubers will do anything instead of taking some time off and going to therapy. Denims better start begging Hassan Piker for a big donation because it ain't looking good so far. Well, that's about it. See ya.